So, folks, I know we said we are going to get you to that Cincinnati, Minnesota game, but we actually have the Green Bay Packers versus the New Orleans Saints going on at the same time. And we have another one of our new users who's running with the Saints this year. So we're going to go ahead and cut to this action so we can get some information about this user and see what he's all about as he's playing one of our users from the league last year, who this year is taking over as the Patriot or Packers. Previously, usually uses the Patriots. This year, he's taking the Packers. So we're going to bring you into the action as it's already in the second quarter with the score tied 14-14 with the Saints in the red zone trying to get in there. And with third and goal on the 6 going in, we're going to try to see what the Saints have up their sleeve to try to see if they can get these doggone touchdown or if they're going to settle for 3 points. Let's see. They do have a slight momentum edge, so they have that going for them. Hmm. Interesting. The Saints get a delay of game. I'm not sure what was going on there. And then we got a random flag and whistle. I'm not sure what's going on. So right now, we're trying to see what's going on. I'm not sure if the Saints user is having some technical difficulties or what's going on. So we will step away for a moment while they try to figure this out. And once this has been determined, we'll get back to the game.
And that'll set them back 5. How crucial will those 5?
All right, then. Looks like they're back in action now. Not sure what was going on, but 4th and goal. Looks like the Saints are going to go for it. They're going to spread the field. And they were able to get the touchdown. They caught Thomas on the slant inside. And the Saints are up 21-14 with 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in the half.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the
We're going to try
21.
something different.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout and injured player. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season
Rogers
game.
has his X Factor
What did you
going, so
think when you
this
heard
is
the
going to be
news
crazy.
that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time. And
So he gets it to the outside, gets it to the sideline. 3rd and 5. Let's see what he's going to do.
17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Empty backfield for the Packers.
Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to Lazard.
And Packers pick up the 1st down. I like that. I like that. Had a Green Bay injury. One lineman down.
And this was a nice example.
Injuries today have been a thing.
Scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route. Just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Abdominal tear will not be able to come back for this game. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. We'll have to wait for the medical team after the game to let us know how long he's going to be out for.
We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams.
Adams doing what Adams does.
First down as the tackles made.
And we look like we got the hurry up going on, so let's see what's going to happen next.
Adams for a Packer first. To throw is Rodgers. That's complete right side.
Oh, that was a hell of a block.
And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
This seems like this is going to be a high-scoring game.
Looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple.
So, folks, give us a minute. What we're going to do real quick is we're going to check in on the Cincinnati-Minnesota game because we did promise you that game. So give us a second. We're going to check in on that game right now and see what's going on with it.
and 5. They'll set up a throw.
All right, so it looks like there's only 36 seconds left in this game in the half. So it looks like the Bengals have a comfortable 31-3 lead on the Minnesota Vikings.
Your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
They're going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh, and the pick by the superstar out there. Bates just baited him into that throw. So we'll stay with this game until it goes into the half, and then we'll take you back to the New Orleans Saints game.
Based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16.
I'm not sure what's going on in Minneapolis, but they might want to get some stuff together at halftime, because this is looking ugly. We haven't seen all the game. We've only seen this a little bit, but the little bit we've seen is not a pretty sight whatsoever.
The drive continues. It's a first down.
And looks like the Bengals will go into half 31-3. So we're going to go back to our other game.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man. Down. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
So we cut back to this game, and oh, lo and behold, we cut back in on an interception. Savage is running it back. Looks like he got a pick 6.
10. And into the end zone. It's a
that is crazy.
And a Packer touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point up and good by Crosby.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you folks. We're probably going to stick with this game more, because this game is an actual game. The previous game was a blowout. The Vikings just weren't looking good. They're down 31-3. There is no point in watching that game. Y'all don't want to see that, do you? No. You want to see close games. So we're going to bring you a close game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this.
That screen play got blown up. Ain't going nowhere.
Let's just take care of the football a little bit.
Packers defense is looking for that.
On this drive, and they'll probably help them a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence.
This Packers user is just too good of a user to be doing those kind of things and trying to get away with it. And they're turning up the heat on defense. I don't know if that play is going to stand. Looks like the doggone ball carrier is down.
Before this ball comes loose, and is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also
3rd and 8. Vincent drop back.
Afterwards, this is a tough one to overturn.
Catches his young tight end.
Past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47.
Saints call their first timeout.
Going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
Alvin doing Alvin things. Hold on, I think we're having some difficulty with sound. Let's see if we can get this back on.
New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds. First half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
All right, I think we got the sound back. I'm not 100% sure. We're trying to check in, folks.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Jameis again. And that is incomplete.
Nope, it seems like we're having technical difficulties with the sound.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something real there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3.
All right, looks like we're having some technical difficulties out here still, but we'll try to do what we can, make it work.
Hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their job.
There's only 12 seconds left in the half. We'll see if we can do something at halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
We'll probably go ahead and cut out for a few minutes just so we can see if we can work on the technical sound. I doubt we're going to have anything happen in 12 seconds.
He'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Back underway in the second half. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people,
all right, folks, it looks like this game is having some technical difficulties with the sound.
Covering it is being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the
so what we'll do is we'll take a quick break. We're going to switch over to the other game and see if we're having the same issues.
They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those runs.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Okay.
A gain of 6.
So we're back at the even bigger blowout. Cincinnati's at 38-3. Vikings got the ball. Don't even know why.
On second down, it's Cook. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
So it looks like for this, we're just going to have some technical difficulties with the audio.
3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback?
We'll have to have the studio look at this after all the games are concluded to figure out what's going on. But again, we're going to take you back to a game that you truly want to see. Because I know, folks, you do not want to see the Vikings get blown out the water. I mean, you can see that any week. So we're going to get you back to that actual good game.
Cousins. Beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
All right, folks, we're going to try some things, see if it works out with the sound. I'm not sure what the adjustments that we made at the studio is going to help, but we have the Saints up 31. The Packers down. The Packers with 27. Packers do have the ball. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what we can do.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know,
Jones
rather
with the
get in
big
the end zone
run.
first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
All right.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not
Marks
much
is under
sense.
center. 3rd and 4. Cobb in motion.
Here's Rodgers.
And the defense makes the stop. Nice play, nice play. So I think the technical difficulty was on our end. I don't think y'all were even experiencing it. It might have been just on our end because we just reset some stuff. I don't hear it no more. It was pretty bad feedback. But again, I think it might have been just on our end.
And that'll bring him back within a point. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's
But I will
not
tell you,
6.
this is one hell of a game.
Just enough to send a message that says, hey,
This is what watching football is all about. Not the Vikings getting destroyed by the Bengals.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play
Don't know much
exactly
about the Saints user.
Offense.
Brand new guy.
To be careful of is not
He's actually related to the Vikings user, which I know is hard to believe. We're getting 2 scores, tails of 2 tapes. But that's what they tell me, so I'm going to go with it.
Working out of the gun, Winston. This is complete to Michael Thomas. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Green Bay with an injury. Once again, we'll have to wait for the medical team to tell us what's going
on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. On 3rd down, Winston.
Oh, the pick by the Packers. That was needed. He just came out of nowhere underneath, picked the route.
Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3
Bruce shoulder.
passes to
Let's see how long he has to sit out for before they bring him back in. Me personally, I'd go ahead and let him rest this early in the season. No point in rushing somebody back. Gotta think about long term. Touchdown Packers.
Packers touchdown. Josiah DeGuara there to make the grab. And the Packers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Now to go for 2. Smart play. I can understand why they're doing this. Make it a true 1-score game.
Rodgers will throw for it. That's called.
Wow. He faked out everybody. I thought it myself it was a handoff. So now it's a 7-point game.
But they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run. This is Kamara. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play? The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat them right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. From the gun, Winston. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Oh, really nice job there by Darnell Savage, plucking that one out of the air for an interception. And he flipped between free safety and strong safety in the early part of his NFL career. But if you ask him what...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that That's going to be tough for them to make up.
95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brings up third down.
All right. Empty backfield with Rodgers. He drops back.
On third down.
Saints with the pick.
This is intercepted. Chauncey
I think that's Gardner Johnson.
with a pick.
This is actually a really good game.
And not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want
So I did check in with my other commentators. One of them was stuffing his face, so, and that would be the vice president of recruiting. He was supposed to be on here helping with this game, but you know, his stomach and food came first, so we lost him for the game. He said he'll be with us week 2. Don't know about that. We'll have to see.
After the last 2 drives, ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Winston letting one go deep for the end zone.
And a pick in the end zone by guess who? Mr. Savage. And he is a savage out there on the field right now with the way he's picking his passes off. It's like no one can get the game going their way. But guess what? 4th quarter. Throw them hands up. 4th quarter. 8 minutes aside in this game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it?
I will tell you this though, fans.
Hard, gritty run.
The other game, you're not missing much. They're almost at the 2-minute warning in the 4th quarter. And the score is 45-3. Bengals over the Vikings.
Through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones, and he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Demario Davis, Saints leading tackler last year, in on the stop that time. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Rodgers going to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones.
If Green Bay can maintain control of the ball, and this milk this clock, the game is theirs. The Saints, on the other hand, are going to have to put something together. They got to get a stop. They got to get the ball back. This is a 3rd and 3. Big play for them. They need to stop.
In your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check
and
down.
Green Bay converts for the 1st down.
Touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And he's going to get
They're just slowly picking apart the Saints defense. That line is a beast.
Right at a yard.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb.
I'm telling you,
and he's going to get
trying to stop Rodgers when he's going, easier said than done.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Buying time to his
and he able to get it off. Not take the sack. That was a smart play.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee.
4th and inches.
And that means 4th down.
All right, the Packers is going to be, if the Packers are smart, they're going to take the 3, make it a 2-score game. No point in going for it. If you get stopped, you're giving your opponent a chance. Make it a 2-point game. Make them have to work.
And it's a wobbler, but he does get it to
I guess they heard us talking
because
they took the 3, made it a 2-point game with 4 minutes left.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 now. To throw is Winston.
All right. Good catch by the Saints.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, complete.
So,
that's Smith.
The Saints, they're going to pick up the pace, I'm telling you. Because at this rate, if they're going to score, they'll still have 3 timeouts so they can make some stops. But they look like they've been having trouble. Actually, both teams have been having trouble on defense, stopping the other for the most part. So you don't want to use too much clock.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions.
3rd and 4, they need to get the first down.
Been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right
Saints
now.
players, they got to get out of bounds instead of getting tackled in the field of play. That clock keeps going while they're in the field of play. They got to start getting out of bounds. You don't want to use timeouts, so you got to play smart, players. You got to play smart.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play fake. Winston. That's going to be close.
And the Saints score. Michael Thomas was able to hold on to the ball, break away from the defender, and get in the end zone. That takes some effort right there.
And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again.
And with that play, it's a 3-point game with just over 2 minutes left in the game.
The extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Now, to give you a update for the Bengals-Vikings game, currently the score over there is 45-17. Bengals over the Vikings with 28 seconds left. Vikings have no timeouts. Just kick the ball off to the Bengals. It should just be a 1-0 down, and then that should take us out of that game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away.
All right, Packers got a first down.
You got another thing coming.
You cannot let them get another first down. They get another first down, this game is over.
They have to be aggressive here.
If you can get the stop, if the Saints get the stop, they are going to have to get the ball downfield, get in field goal range with no timeouts. That's going to be a tough task. I can tell you, that from the other game, the Bengals-Vikings game. It is now official. Bengals 45, Vikings 17. We try to show you highlights, but it'll just be from one team because the Vikings, the only highlight they had is the uniforms were clean before the game started. That's about it. They didn't do much.
On second down, it's Jones. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Over here,
now we'll get a quick
3rd and 2. This is a big 3rd and 2. This is going to be a make or break. The Saints have to get the stop. They have to. If not, game's over.
Again, it's Jones.
And they don't. So, pretty much this game is over as the Saints only have one timeout left. And the Packers are going to go ahead and go in victory formation.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee.
It was one hell of a game, though. I'm telling you. This Saints user seems like he's going to be legit. I'll get to see him twice this year as I am the Falcons owner. So I'll get to see up close and personal just what he can do in this league. We were honored to be able to give you some commentary and give you some talks about, show you 2 games and then talk about a third. So I know we said we were going to show you the Minnesota Cincinnati game, but we did not expect Minnesota to get blown out the water. I mean, that was embarrassing. I would not want to show y'all that game. It was that bad. But it looks like right here, we just got a few seconds left to rock off the clock, and then this game is going to be over. So, again, the final score for this one is Green Bay 41. New Orleans Saints 38. We want to thank y'all for coming out and joining us.